Hi everyone. So it's been a while that I've posted a video. I've really missed it. I miss you guys, and stay tuned. I plan to be back, but it is more of a challenge to film down here in Florida with my busy schedule with treatments. And in case you missed what is going on, make sure to check out the past few videos. I talked about how I'm down here in Florida being treated for my Lyme disease, and I'm actually doing really well right now. I've had some ups and downs. It kind of goes that way, and they had warned me that that's how it's going to be. So it is kind of frustrating or disappointing sometimes when I get that old feeling back of, fatigue and just the headaches that I had, but they've never been as bad down here as they were back home. So I'm really thankful for that. And I'm noticing like at last the ups last longer and the downs aren't, quite as long as they used to be. So that's a good thing. They tell me I'm on the right track. So today I plan to have a day in the life video. It might span over the course of a couple days because I really can't film that much. While I'm doing treatments, I wasn't sure will I get enough footage, so I thought maybe I'll film some during this weekend. So let's get right into it. The very first thing I do every morning is take a whole bunch of supplements. I'm supposed to take them on an empty stomach, and at first it was quite the challenge, but being that I'm starting to feel better, it's a lot easier. The next thing I do is get dressed, and I dress differently down here than I do at home. I've learned with some of these treatments it's easier to be wearing pants and then also have my hair down, as often I have to lay back for some of the treatments, and my usual bun would kind of get into the way at times, so I've just learned it's easier to dress like this. At first it felt really weird, but I'm used to it by now. It's not a big deal. I normally have my little blue bag that Drusilla, the lady that sews for me, gave me for Christmas. It has come in so handy, just the perfect bag to take with me to pack all of my things. So in my bag I always have my phone, of course, a good book, some supplements that I take during the day, my glasses, reading glasses, and let's see, I have a little zippered pouch here with just, chapstick, sunglasses, my little cloth that I use to clean my glasses with. And here I have a breakfast cookie that Marlene had made for me that I'm able to freeze down here and just, put them out of the freezer as I need them. A pair of socks. A lot of the treatments require that you wear socks. The other little snacks down here. And these days I've been taking my laptop. Again, since I started feeling better, I'm more in the mood to work on some things on my computer as I'm doing some of the treatments. So the house we're staying in is the third place that we've been down here, and it is a little further than the other two were. It's 20 minutes from the clinic, and once I'm at the clinic I know I'm not going to be able to do a lot of filming, but I'll try to explain the treatments that I'm doing today. The first one is IV, which is kind of self-explanatory, but there's different things that they do with me. At first, trust me guys, I could barely handle to look at the needles and the blood and all that, but I can't believe it. I'm actually kind of used to it. But what they do is they actually remove some of my blood and they add ozone and different things to it and then put it back into me. That's one of the treatments, and I'm pretty sure that treatment has helped me a lot. And I did get a PICC line put in, which is a tube that runs from my upper right arm to the top of my heart. That way they don't always have to go in with a needle, to access a vein. And this is one of the treatments where I'm able to use my laptop. So this morning I'm working on converting some files that I plan to have on my Etsy shop in case any of you are needing a cut file for your Cameo or Cricut. I've always wanted to do this and never had the time to do it, so I thought, why not work on it now? I'm finished with the IV now, and I'm walking down the street headed for my next treatment, which is the Hyperbaric oxygen chamber. And I always, go this route, and I noticed this pretty green cottage. You guys know how I like green, and with those pink flowers in the front, so pretty, that white trim, love it. And it has the most charming little porch. Check it out. How about just picking it up and placing it at Old Orchard Cottages back home, right? I have about 30 minutes before my appointment, and John is planning on bringing me some lunch. So I sit over here at these picnic tables to eat my lunch sometimes, and this is at a church just close by the clinic. It's a nice peaceful spot. There's often mockingbirds singing. I hear one right now. Not sure can you hear it or not. There's some beautiful wrought iron character over here. I'll have to walk over there and show you guys. So pretty.
So
Also, this is not really me to film this way, you know, using my phone. I just wanted to kind of tell you what's going on. John and I had a miscommunication. I thought he was bringing me lunch and he thought he'd bring me lunch after this appointment. So I ended up just eating some of my snacks that were in my bag, which is totally fine. He does so good to, you know, be faithful and bring me stuff anytime I need it. And he was way down south shopping somewhere and couldn't be here in time, so I just made do with what I had. And we want to go see some garage sales. I was on the phone with him and he told me he saw some really good garage sales, or they look good, so that's always a fun thing to do down here during the weekend. I'm going to wait in the waiting room for my last appointment, which is the Hyperbaric oxygen chamber. I think I've showed that on Instagram. Some of you might have known that I'm taking treatments like that, but that is probably one of my favorite ones. It's really relaxing. At first it wasn't really, but I'm so used to it now, and I can take my laptop along in, or a book, or my phone. It normally lasts a little over an hour, so that's where we'll head to now. And again, I'm not sure how much footage I'll be able to get. I don't like to film. I don't even think I'm supposed to film too much in these, you know, during these treatments, so I want to be respectful of that. We ended up stopping at one garage sale, and it was a really good one. I would have loved to snatch a bunch of these little pieces of furniture, but of course I'm limited in space. I told John we should really just rent a U-Haul maybe to go home then eventually, but being that we're still moving from place to place is just a big hassle to have all of these things. So I just have to keep myself in check and just trust that once I'm back home and maybe doing some garage sailing up there or whatever, I can find better bargains. That's what I keep telling myself. And I saw this pretty green panel close by the garage sale lying beside a trash can. Yes, they were going to throw it out. Trust me, again, if I'd be at home, this would be going home with me. Imagine turning it into a mantle, or just use it for some character in a space somewhere. Such a pretty panel, and even the color is just right. I did find a wooden rolling pin for $1, and I need one for this afternoon. I have a little project that I've been itching to do. I bought some air clay down here along with some stamps, and I'm going to try to make some pottery. I saw it on Pinterest where people make the cutest little pottery pieces. I've never done anything like this before, so it'll really just be an experiment, but I'm going to see how it goes. I was so in the mood to do something creative like this, and I thought this is, you know, just a small item. It's something I can do down here and, you know, take home with me then and continue, you know, making things if I want to with the air clay. First thing I'm doing here is a test for sure. I'm just making these round little, I don't know, could they be keychains eventually, but I'm using one of my supplement caps, like bottle caps, for my round shape. And then I plan to use one of those little stamps to, you know, stamp them. And honestly, I've rarely used stamps. I did some research and it sounded like you can use them with air clay. So we'll try something small like this before making actual pottery. I'm using my microphone jack to make a little hole to maybe eventually put a little chain or something on this if I decide to use it as a keychain. Ideally, of course, you know, a straw would be better, but I don't have one on hand right now. The next thing I'll be making here are trying to make our little pottery plates. And I found that cute stamps also at Michael's, which I don't think I mentioned, but my stamps and the ink pads come from Michael's. It was buy one, get one 50% off, so I always like a good deal. But I found the cutest little botanical leaves, and I got some green ink. I thought, how cute would that be to stamp the plates with green leaves? As I'm working here, I thought I'd give you guys a little more information on what all is going on down here. And eventually I want to share exactly where we're at and just exactly what all I'm doing. But there's some things I'm just kind of private about at this point. And some of you might be wondering, what does John do while I'm doing these treatments? Well, he actually can keep pretty busy. I mean, he has times where he gets kind of bored, sometimes when he waits for me, you know, as I'm doing my treatments. But for the most part, especially if our houses that we rent are close enough to the clinic, he can actually come back to the house and he'll do, you know, the dishes and laundry, clean up things, which I'm so happy that he does those things. It's just nice then for me, you know, to come home and not have to worry about that. I really appreciate it. And he also has a membership at a gym. It wasn't an expensive membership or anything, but he just wanted a place to go sometimes, you know, as he's waiting for me. And he enjoys that sort of thing. So he Started doing that at the beginning already, and he also joined a softball league down here. I thought that was so cool that he, gets to do that. But every Wednesday night he plays softball, and it just started. It hasn't been going on, since the beginning, but I'm really excited to watch him play. And we of course have things that we do together in the evening. We enjoy, walks, and I'm just so thankful to be able to walk again, guys. I probably mentioned this before, but at first when I came down here, it felt like I could sometimes just not even walk from room to room. And now that I'm starting to feel better, I, walk a couple miles every day, and it's just, it's so much fun. It's of course not, the workouts I was used to at home, and I'm not expecting that anytime soon. And in fact, I don't ever have to do that as long as I, feel good. It's just not that important to do some of those things, although I really enjoy it and I'd love to get back on track with that, but it's fine if not. I'm just taking, one day at a time. It sounds like it could take up to 3 days to cure this air clay, so hopefully I can get to show you guys the end result then, but I wanted to share a few tips that I learned along the way here this afternoon. One of them being I actually used olive oil on my surface here. This end table, or the stand here, has a glass top. That's what I worked on. But being that I didn't have, wax paper or parchment paper, I just opted to go with, working straight on the glass surface. But I did use just a little bit of olive oil so that I could easier remove my pieces from the surface. And I'm pretty sure, just judging by how these plates especially look, I will need to use sandpaper once they're cured to get my edges, nice and smooth. And this evening we plan to walk the beach. We don't always do that. In fact, normally we just walk the neighborhood wherever we're staying at. But it's such a beautiful evening, and we thought it would be perfect for a beach walk. So the next morning, which was Saturday, we made a trip to Sarasota, and we had arranged with Dad that he would send a key along down with a bus that goes from Ohio to Florida all the time. It's the Pioneer Trails bus, and I'm sure a lot of you guys watching know who I'm talking about, but you're actually able to send, little items along down for people that are, down here. And we thought, how neat would that be if we could store some things in their little storage shed, which they have a house in Sarasota or Pinecraft area. So that's what we wanted to do this morning. We ended up stopping at a little arts and crafts show there in Pinecraft. And if you aren't familiar with Pinecraft, it's basically a little Amish settlement in Sarasota. I always find the area fascinating, so far away from home, and yet it kind of feels like home with, the people that are there. We ended up eating at their Dutchman's, which, if you're familiar with Holmes County, you know that they have a restaurant like that in Holmes as well, and they have one down in Pinecraft. So we ate there and stopped at one garage sale. I didn't get a video of it. And then we also unloaded our things at the storage shed. And then we spent some time at the celery fields. That's a place also in Sarasota. It's a flood control area where they have, walkways and even have a boardwalk. It's kind of a marshy area where there's lots of, wildlife. We saw some alligators, and there's always interesting birds to be seen. This is one of my mom's favorite places. It's something we always enjoy doing with them when they're down here. And in the evening, we ended up doing a bridge walk. I'm always kind of fascinated with, docks and boats and bridges, so I ended up getting some pictures of that. It was a really pretty evening. So getting to my little pottery pieces, I was actually kind of impressed how they turned out. They are far from perfect, trust me, but it was such a good experience. Like, I would want to do some more of it. And I know, next time I'd make sure to get my edges smoother so I don't have as much sanding to do. I did have some sandpaper with me, so here I'm, sanding some of them. And I also would love to give them a coat of, varnish or a glaze of some sort. I don't have anything with me, so I'll just go ahead and take the pictures without, but I could always do that, once I have them at home. And the little keychains are kind of cute too, I thought. And I didn't really have any little chains or anything to run through the holes, so I just used our key ring from our car keys just to kind of show you what they look like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't my normal DIY type of video that I do at home, but I thought some of you might be interested in kind of seeing what we do down here in Florida as I'm, taking these treatments. And I'll make sure to update you guys soon on how my 6-week checkup will go. At that point, I'll know more, how long we're still going to be down here, and we'll keep you updated. And as always, I hope your day is going great. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.